Good day. Today, I would like to do a card reading for myself. And if you like the way I'm doing reading for myself, which is even harder for me to do because they usually say when you do it for yourself, it's much harder than for others. Um, if you want me to do a reading for you, I would love to do it. So let's begin. The reason why I'm doing this today, I just was interested to see what's going on in my life. When they say if when it rains, it pours, I kind of have this situation going on right now, and I just wanted to see what is going on. Why is this happening right now? And what choices or what steps do I have to take in my life to see how I can make a change? So I usually begin my reading with just large archons. I have special cards just for that. And the reason why I'm doing it because the large archons, there are 12 steps in them. Um, no, I'm sorry, what am I saying? 12. No, there's 21 steps in your life that you go through. And this is just showing me what step I'm at. And it kind of helps me to realize, okay, this is what's going on in my life. This is what I need to do. What do in look for the answers and create questions to you start thinking, what do I have to change in my life to make it better? So right now my level is the Lovers. So just in the description that is in the book that comes with these cards, the Lover says need to choose, search for affection and passionateness. Okay, it's very interesting. I see why. Only because it is the Lover's card, so obviously it could be also about relationship with anybody. It does not have to be only with your husband, but it usually goes more towards more direct love. But then I have a book that I've been studying, my tarot journey, and in here lovers are um worriness. There's a worry. So, and I feel like I'm more towards that. I'm just worried now that how long this pour going to be going and how much is it going to drain. And this is what I want to see today. So I already know what level I'm at. Now we're going to search for the levels. I'm going to do 5 cards. That's usually what I like to do. And then ask for advice as well. The 5 cards are, so the first one, what is positive about this situation that is happening right now in your life? What is negative? Then is how can you positively or negatively resolve it? And number 4, we're going to do how we're going to solve the problems. And number 5, how is it going to end? And also, I'm going to do an advice. But sometimes advice is a little hard to read. So we'll see. So the first card is all the positivity about it. The negativity about it. What the positive or negative? I already see it. What kind of things do you need to do? Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. What is the best way to go with solving the problems and how it's going to end? Okay, interesting. Okay, let's start with the first one. This is showing me 4 of page. And that's card of celebration and success, working together, celebrating something together, putting putting a party together, putting an organization together, be friends with others, creating your own village where you see success by just seeing how everything goes great in your circle. So it is kind of true, maybe that I am trying to be more around friends right now, just because if you're alone, it really gets hard on you. And the last thing you want to do when things happening is to worry a lot, because what you do with that, you stop thinking. Your mind just kind of shuts off, and it's all becoming down to your emotions. So it's better to be around people where you don't go as deep, because sometimes you don't have to. 99% of worries about something never come in reality. So what is the point of worrying about something that would has 99% chance never showing up? So I see that totally. The negativity is my stability financially with this. And this is true. Things are happening where money is being involved. So you definitely want to see how much you can save, even if you're paying someone, or the opposite of receiving something. But right now, it seems that finance definitely going to be touched with that. The third card is, what can you do in a positive or negative way to stop this? And the only way I can do it is by strength. So strength is number 8 card. It's a card of Leo and Sun, which is the hottest, brightest time of the year. And it's power. It's power. So it's power in that you're not scared about it and you're actually doing something. You can literally walk into the cage with the lion just to see if you can pet him. Now, you can try it. Yes, it's scary, but you actually might. And people do it, right? So I guess I have to be more brave about things and not to worry about everything, not putting myself down every time, physically or morally, when things happen in life, because they will happen no matter what. We just got a measure of how much pain it's going to be. And number 4 is the best way of going and solving the problem, and it's giving me temperance. And as you can see, two of those cards are the large archons. This is basically telling me that I have to focus on this more than anything else. As you can see, the rest of the cards weren't that important as these two. So it's giving me opportunity to realize that I need this balance. So I have to find balance in everything I do. Even when I hate it, I have to do it just so my mind will keep in balance as well, and not going to be too much emotions, and no, you know, not thinking about it with my own head and realizing that there's things needs to be done, right? Okay, and my 5th card, though, I'm a little concerned, um, where it says that this is how it's going to end. Basically, it's going to end with me either being by myself in some way. Hermit usually also acts as kind of like a detective, so searching or looking for answers, looking for something that is missing. Uh, Also, Hermit is about isolation when you do it yourself. So, you could get involved in work that is very isolated, where you're almost by yourself, you don't talk to anybody, which sometimes I feel like when you work all by yourself and doing everything, it does make you feel a little lonely. Sometimes you do want some kind of a partnership and making some kind of decisions, or ask. What do you think about that? Where you're constantly making your own decisions, it's a little hard. So it could be one of those options where I'm going to have to do a lot of decisions or looking for answers to the problems. That could be also the situation where I'm put in a situation where I have to constantly look how to resolve the problems. Okay, I do want to see my advice though, because but advice sometimes it's hard to read, only because the card might be negative and you just can't understand why would advice be so negative at the time. All right, come on, advice. Advice is the same thing as the first one. To stay in a positive mode is to be around your friends, your community, be involved more in celebrations, and so on. So I guess I'm doing the right thing, trying to be staying sane, um, and trying to be around other people, realizing that it can be always bad and challenging. It also can be fun and releasing your energy. This is probably where I'm supposed to burn more calories than anything else, unless you're an emotional eater. Okay, this is interesting. Read. So if you would like to have your own, as you can see, it's quick enough, 10 plus minutes. And we can quickly go through what is going on and what you need in your life. So if you want it, leave a comment with a detailed question so I understand at least a little bit of what we're talking about.